All right, folks, we're here for the press conference of our USF2000 race number 2 here at the Honda Grand Prix of St. Petersburg. We have our top 3 drivers from our championship class, and of course our winner from the national class as well. We'll start down with national as we normally do. Luca Forgeois, his third straight win, or rather third win, not straight win, but third win in 4 races this year. Luca, congratulations first on another great run. You did really well on the track, some great lap times, we were able to get it clear, but you told me before we came in there was a possibility of some engine trouble. You said that maybe the oil light was coming on. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, thank you again. And yeah, early on, one of the lights was coming on. I believe it was the oil temperature, and I started getting really nervous, asking my crew what was going on. Was there any possibility of the engine blowing up? Should I take it easy? And I couldn't get through to them. The radio wasn't working quite well. So it took a while for them to give me a straight answer, and then when I finally got the answer, which was, just keep going, ignore it, I settled down, and I guess, yeah, settled down, started just looking in front, not looking back.
Obviously your first time to a street circuit, this is your first year in a car as it is, first time to a street circuit. How better do you feel getting into the car today as you did when you first got into the car for your first practice session? A lot more calm, I would expect.
Oh, well, just... You know what to expect. That's about it. I mean, when you first get in the car, you just don't know how far you can push it, how close you can get to the wall. But as the weekend goes on, there's no way you can go backwards, in my opinion. Especially for someone like me who just started.
How did you find the racetrack? Was it any slicker? Obviously, running right after the IndyCar race, was there more grip? Was it a little different grip?
Well, compared to yesterday, I think I had more of a push in the car, and as the race went on, I adjusted my sway bar, adjusted a couple things to kind of work with it, and it got better, but there was definitely a push. The track was definitely different. Well,
you're leading the points now in National. Congratulations, 3 wins this year, well done.
Thank you.
All right, let's move now over to the driver who finished 3rd place, the red suit in the middle there, Wayne Boyd from Ireland. Wayne, congratulations, obviously a brand new team in Bilardi Auto Racing here. You guys came together just before the race at Sebring, so I know it's been an uphill struggle for you guys, but always a game plan to get better and better. Obviously, this is kind of the trees bearing fruit now that you guys have done so well. Congratulations on a 3rd place finish. Talk about your race a little bit.
Yeah, thank you. We had a great start. We started 4th and got into 2nd straight away, and really just pushed on, tried to keep with Petri, but we knew it was going to be a bit of a struggle for us because we just didn't have quite the pace of the front runners. And whenever I got held up by someone who was getting lapped, and then Spencer got close and he was able to get past, I didn't make it too difficult for him, so I knew he didn't really have the pace, and it was only going to bring us back into the next group. So we just had to sort of settle for 3rd really, and it's a great result for us. It's our the team's 2nd race of the year, and we've had no testing, and we can only get better from here.
Chassis-wise itself, how much better was the car in the final than when you rolled off the trailer on Friday?
It was very good. From the first time we rolled off the trailer on Friday, we were quickest in the first session, and then we slowly went a little bit backwards, but we found to sort of sort the car out again and got it really good for the 2 races. We were unlucky yesterday in the first race to get stuck in the sort of pile up at turn 1, and then it's because of the street circuit, it's so difficult to pass. So we ended up 7th, but with 4 fastest lap, it put us well for race 2.
How did you find the track itself, the grip level?
First session, I would have said it was probably the best. As the weekend went on, it just got worse, and especially today, I think everyone agrees really. After the IndyCar race, on the braking zones especially, were just so slippy, and there's a lot more understeer in the car just because of the IndyCar rubber. But can't complain.
Well, congratulations! It's great to have you here in the press conference. Well done on 3rd place.
All right, thank you.
Moving over to the driver closest to me right now, yesterday's winner, Spencer Pigot, 2nd place today, and obviously I believe we're thinking unofficially 2nd in points, but maybe 1 or 2 points. Spencer, a great run for you. Obviously you were not able to hold actually Wayne off at the very start, but you were able to get back by, and then you had to go after Petri. It was you guys again going at it. Talk about the restart. Let's go to the restart because you really made a concerted effort to get by him on that restart.
Yeah, absolutely. I was right on him on the restart and was able to get the power down early and get in the slipstream, and then he took the inside line, and the only place I could go was the outside, and we went down the braking zone side by side, and I just tried to go back across him going into turn 2, and we were side by side again, and I was on the outside, and I knew too wide through there isn't going to work, and I just had to be a bit smart and just let him go. I knew that he had the corner and almost clipped the wall on the outside, but was able to keep it off the wall and just tried to keep Wayne behind.
Now, I believe you turned your fastest lap of the race in the second last lap when you were trying to close up at the end. Was the car really starting to come in, and were you maybe giving 110 at that point, maybe pushing a little
Yeah,
harder?
absolutely. I was pushing really hard to try and catch him. I made a few adjustments in the car, and it seemed to be really good at the end compared to all the other laps. And like Wayne said, it was a really difficult track with the IndyCar rubber. So everything combined, it was a good result and a good weekend.
Looking back at Sebring and then of course here at St. Petersburg, you have to be pretty happy with the start, 4 straight podiums. Give me your thoughts on just the way the season's kicked off with these 2 races in Florida.
Well, I mean, as everyone can see, it's so competitive. 4 different winners in 4 races, and the points are so tight. I think Petri and I kind of pulled away a little bit in the points. But nevertheless, it's only been 2 rounds, and there's a long way to go. So anything can happen. We just got to be smart and try and be consistent and keep getting podiums.
Spencer, congratulations. Well done.
Thanks.
All right, let's move to this guy here now, a winner for the first time in the USF2000 program, just like Spencer, 4 straight podiums. Petri, congratulations, your first race win.
Yes, first race win. I mean, what could I say? That's all I was hoping for from this race, and I came here to look for the win, and I got it in the second race. So, and I think I'm first in the points, so it couldn't go any better.
Did you guys make any major changes to the car between yesterday and today? Obviously, you had great pace. You were the fastest driver yesterday. Weren't able to quite get by Spencer yesterday, but did you make any major changes to the car, or just some small ones?
We knew that the track is going to change, so we sort of tried to think ahead what it's going to do and try to adjust the car to that measure. And I think we obviously got that quite right. The car wasn't perfect, but I was able to adjust the driving style to the way it worked, and it worked.
Now tell me how you're feeling finally getting the win. Obviously 3 straight podiums. Another podium would have been great, but you feel like a little weight off your shoulders now that you've got that first win under your belt?
Yes, it's a big confidence boost, to be honest. Last year wasn't so easy with the learning year from the BMW, and now getting the win, hopefully this will help me to carry on the momentum for the next race, for the next races.
On to the ovals now, guys. Congratulations. Well done. We'll see you at Indy.